Good morning. Today starting off with fresh snow on the ground and some snow still falling here in the valley. We'll have scattered snow showers off and on throughout the morning hours, and gradually they will be dwindling, winding down here today as we progress through the day. So it's going to be a tough morning commute. We'll say that. If you remember the other day, that few inches of snow that we had earlier that caused a lot of issues on the roads, today's going to be one of those days too. We've had about 2.5 inches of snow that I've measured here at the station, and other places around that 3-inch mark in the valley, or in Fargo-Moorhead rather, in the metro. Other places in the valley, we've had about a 4-inch report over in the east in the Staples area. So checking out your winter weather advisory. This is in effect until 9 a.m. So we'll be dealing with this for some time. It includes Fargo-Moorhead, and your radar and satellite map shows where the heavier snow is here in the valley. We've got that one pocket that we'll zoom in on here in a moment down in Lakes Country, but we're also looking at some light bands of snow by Crookston, east of Crookston it looks like, back over toward northwestern parts of Polk County. Grand Forks County has seen some of that, and back over toward Valley City. Fargo's seen some of those little ice crystals still here this morning too, but more accumulating snow happening around Detroit Lakes, down Highway 10 to Perham, and then back over toward Fergus Falls in the Pelican Rapids area. That's that one pocket of some heavier snow at this point in time. Checking out your expanded view here, you can see that the big bulk of that snow is well to our east and moving to the north and east. So this will not be affecting us, and we're kind of just on the tail end of this system right now, and gradually that will move on as well. So here's a look at your temperatures. We're in the teens, 19 degrees in Fargo, 17 in Grand Forks. It's 5 in Langdon. There are a couple of places that are colder. That's already been dry and more clear, and that's allowed our temperatures to drop in the Devil's Lake area. Other places, again, some teens to low 20s. Our wind chills a little lower too, as you would expect, with wind chills into the teens for some, and even down at below 0 up in the northwest, with winds that are not too strong. Over in the east, we're looking at some calm conditions, and then out west, we have wind speeds out of the northwest into the teens in a couple of spots. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. We've got mostly cloudy skies, areas of snow that will continue to impact us here this morning, and as we progress through the rest of the morning hours, it should start to clear out. So 9 a.m. we're still getting a couple of spotty areas of snow, but it is winding down at this point in time with cloud cover as well. Now into the noon hour, we're seeing some clearing, so we'll get rid of those cloudy skies. We'll get some sunshine coming in, especially in the north and over toward the west, but even into the evening hours and later afternoon, we'll get some breaks in those clouds out east too, and it'll end up being a pretty nice afternoon with temperatures ranging from mid-teens north to some mid-20s in parts of the Southern Valley. So for tonight, big plans on a Friday evening? Well, it looks pretty good as far as weather is concerned. Of course, we'll have the lingering snow out there, so you'll want to watch out as you're driving home tonight too. And in addition to that, it's going to start to get a little colder by 10 o'clock. We'll get down to about 7 degrees in Fargo here and 5 in Grand Forks, so a colder Friday night. Looking ahead to tomorrow morning, starting off around 0 in a lot of places. We'll be quiet to begin the day, but another system's moving through, almost taking the exact same track, but this one a little farther south and east, which means we'll see that chance for snow, but again, it's a little farther south and east of this latest one. So as we progress through the afternoon, you can see the snow showers starting to lift northward, and now Fargo is kind of on the cutoff line with a couple of spotty showers up to the northwest, and places over toward Wadena and Alexandria seeing another round of snow in that area here into late tomorrow night. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. 23 degrees your high today. Once that snow clears out, we'll get a little sunshine. And for Saturday, we've got snow moving in for the evening hours for especially the south, and temperatures that work their way back into the mid-20s. And on Sunday, nice day, high of 31 degrees. It should be really pleasant, and that will continue into Monday and into the week in general. We'll be in those upper 20s to some low 30s ahead here. So ending February on a quiet note, and a mild one too, especially compared to the first half of the month, how tough it was.
Good point. Thank you, Lisa.
Coming up next on The Valley Today, we've got a look at this morning's healthier meat.